So Muni is facing a budget shortfall, as many of us know, and so this group of citizens decided the solution to that problem is to tax Lyft, Uber, and Waymo to fund Muni. Now, this is emblematic of how San Francisco tries to solve its problems by taxing them to death. The reason Muni is facing a budget shortfall is not because of a lack of taxes, it's a lack of budget priority and ridership being down significantly, along with public safety. So let's talk about ridership. So pre-lockdown, we used to have about 250,000 people commuting into the downtown area, many of those people using buses, the metro lines, and all of that. Now, in the post-lockdown period, that number has dropped to around less than 50,000 people a day. So there is a huge gap in ridership. Number two, public safety. There's no real fare enforcement, though they are stepping that up. But if you've ridden on a bus, there's usually more than one homeless person on there, either doing drugs, harassing passengers, or just making a mess. People want safe, clean, reliable transit. Even SFMTA has recorded over 500 assaults against their employees over the past 3.5 years. So if even the SFMTA staff is not safe, how can the passengers be safe? So what can we do to fix this problem? So there's a couple of things. One, I think we need to split up the SFMTA and Muni, have Muni go back to focusing on just operating their buses and fare enforcement, and have SFMTA focus on parking, traffic, and ticketing. We can raise a lot of money if we deployed our traffic enforcement officers to congested areas, so when drivers block intersections or do things they're not supposed to, they can get tickets. That'll raise a lot of money. And increasing fare enforcement on the buses will help get some of these homeless people that feel like they have free range on the bus off the buses. So on top of that, I think we also need to consider cutting some of the fat in upper management in SFMTA. So this might include letting some people go, definitely cutting executive pay until ridership returns to pre-pandemic levels. And lastly, we need to create incentives for large employers to get their employees to come to the office on a daily basis. Creating a campus downtown, a soccer stadium. None of these things are going to fix downtown unless we radically change it, make it a residential area, which I don't know how that's going to work if there aren't jobs near there. We need to create incentives to get employees to go to work on a daily basis. So if you agree with me, give me a follow, drop a comment, let me know what you think. And if you can, please donate to my campaign. I'm Jeremiah Boehner. I'm running for District 1 Supervisor in San Francisco. You can find out more about me at jeremiah4sf.com.